Hey guys, hey, and welcome back to episode 10 of Nether Only Minecraft. Look at me, I'm all dolled up. I could have complete netherite if I wanted to like use the diamonds and always have to fight off the piglins, but it's the nether, so we gotta wear some gold. Yeah, kinda miss my face though. Oh yeah, that's a better face. That's a much better face. Okay, so episode 10, big episode, big numbers. This is actually the furthest I've ever gone in a play series, and I have a lot to show you guys. As you know, it's probably been a while. Let's see, it's been 1 week, at least 2 weeks, more weeks. It's been weeks since my last video, but it's been the holidays and I was sick. Everybody's been sick, as you know. But I have done like tons and tons and tons of off-screen building. I've just been super busy building off-screen and knocking things out. And I've actually finished the Piglin City. That's right, you heard the word. Finished. It is completed. I've even put in like some details and stuff. Like, it is legit complete. I mean, it could always have like more details. When can you ever really stop putting in details, right? But it looks amazing. Okay, so let's show it off to you guys, right? So I'm gonna slap together a little time lapse, and we're gonna go do a cinematic tour, and then we'll do the official tour, right? So I'm gonna show it to you guys, and then I'm gonna show it to you guys. Doesn't that sound amazing? Doesn't that sound amazing? Okay, so let's go on a little walk together, shall we? Boop. Okay, so one of the smaller things that I Okay, so one of the smaller things that I added to the town were these light posts. They're actually not bad. You know, I first just had like blackstone with a shroom light on it, and it was alright for like temporary lights, but as I got more iron, I was like, let's go ahead and make some like fancy lights, right? And these look pretty sweet. You got like the singles, you got the doubles, you even have three ways, like triples, and yeah, they're pretty nice and like really like universal. I can just kind of change them up, but they have like a simple but kind of cool design to them, honestly. Okay, let's go the forward facing. So the first building I want to show you guys is the guard house. Let's go to this side of it and you can get a good feel of what the building looks like standalone. But then one thing, when I was building this, I went over here and I was like, you know what'd be perfect is if we put a little gate bridge right here, right? So the idea is you would be able to close this little gate, right? And then you'd have to go through the guardhouse, and you know, you'd have to talk to the guards, and then you could pass through this side. And yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of functional and really cool. I mean, it doesn't have the redstone to actually close the thing, but it's pretty cool. I really like this building. It, like, I kind of just put something to fit into the space, really. It's like, so I had this little area right here, and I was like, okay, so what if I start with a tower, and then I extend it along the pathway, and then we have a wider space, so maybe we could put another tower. And I was really worried at first with the design shape. At first it was like a barbell, you know, it was like circle, intersection, circle, and I was like, I don't know about this. But I stuck with it, and I really like this building. Okay, and then we get to this whole second floor is like besides that, it's a lot of smaller stuff, you know. It's a lot of the town essentials. We have the town eatery, the pork choppery, where you know you can go and you can deal with this dude and get yourself some pork chops. You know, I never realized I hadn't made a smoker yet in this world. I never really make smokers. Vegetarian. So, like, usually when I'm not doing another playthrough, I do all my runs like 100% vegetarian because, I mean, I can, and I am a vegetarian in real life, so it just makes sense to me. Yep. Okay, and so this is okay. I'm gonna let you into some future plans. After this world, my next server world is gonna be very like sci-fi influence. And I wanted to start, you know, practicing some elements of that sort of build, you know, but it has to be Nether style still, right? So what I did was I whipped up this little tower, right? I wanted it to be kind of like a monument in the pig city. Like, I don't know, it could be holy, it could be just commercial, scientific. You take your pick. I just wanted to build a monument. I wanted to involve a lot of the iron, but keep to the nether themes. So I put gold. There's gold on like all sides of this thing. So it's definitely a valuable piece of property. And then we have it right next to the marketplace, of course. I have two different kinds of shops. We have the built into the hillside shop, where we have three different colors, but for some reason I have four different colors on the roof. That's okay. I think it was like I had four posts along this thing, and I did a different color at every post. And then I kind of just like blended them all into one another. I really like the way the roof came out there. That's my favorite part. The roof is just like a blend of all the colors, just kind of melting into one another, making all the shops kind of look a little different. And you know, they don't actually sell you anything. Well, they do. They are piglins, so you can give them gold. I don't have any on me. I had some in the time lapse, as you saw. I don't know if I actually got anything though, to be honest. I think I got some ender pearls because I have a bunch of them. Mostly because I don't know if you saw in the time lapse, but endermen just keep spawning all over my boardwalk, and whenever they get onto these campfires, they cannot get off of them. Okay, but before I move on to the boardwalk, let me show you these stalls, right? I was trying to think what I could use as kind of like a carpet top, and then it dawned on me that I could use the mushroom blocks, and it worked perfectly. It's got this really great color to it. Honestly, the colors in the market is like all the colors of the Nether, you know. It's very colorful in this city. Okay, so we're into the boardwalk. We start off at the staircase that takes you from. So the way I think, you know, it's like those are the hoity-toity rich houses. Then you go into the marketplace, and then the common people will take the staircase down to the boardwalk, where you have your more common, modest houses. I kind of just whipped this thing together too, you know. I needed a staircase. I had something else in mind, but it kind of wasn't working out in the space that I had, and I was like, what if I did a spiral staircase open structure? And I kind of really like the way it came out. I have these little walls and the chains blocking you, so you can't accidentally walk off of this thing. It's pretty safe, to be honest. Like, it doesn't look all that safe, but like all these chains are set up so you can't, I don't even think you can shift under here. It's like, it's actually really safe. And then you get to the boardwalk, where you have a whole series of different tiny houses. I like this one. This one's got a hobbit window. They're very small inside though. Very modest houses. That one's actually pretty decent. Like they get much smaller than that. This one we have, let's see, the door's right here. And I haven't put anything inside of these houses, but we have, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? I just realized my cat's been meowing this whole time. Oh, I'm gonna have to check to see if that's in the audio. Hold up. Okay, so you can definitely hear my cat, but you know what? That's okay. Her name's Harvey. She's got orange on half her face and black on half her face. She is amazing. She's pretty great. She's also a terrible murderer. So if you're a mouse, don't come anywhere near here. Okay, back to the tour. This is the only house in this area that I actually use quartz on, which is kind of a bummer, you know? I should maybe put more quartz into this area. So this pig guy, he's always gonna stand here. This dude can't leave this spot. He can't pathfind off of these campfires. Neither can the Enderman, which is why this thing just gets clogged with Endermen. I should really move a bunch of these guys down here, and then they'll be stuck, and it'll make the town look pretty amazing. They're kind of like armor stands. Living armor stands. Is that really sad? Is that really like depressing of me? Okay, so right here, I thought I put a little tree in, like a kind of like a park spot down in the lower area. Bring a little life into the boardwalk where they have to live, you know, underneath the hillside. It's not the most glamorous of spots, and you're like right next to the lava. What if you slip? They probably burn themselves all the time. One thing I kind of noticed is one side of this is very blue, and one side of this gets a lot more crimson. But it wasn't on purpose. I was kind of building, and yeah, this is a small house. This is an efficiency for sure, but I love all these. Ooh, I like the window though. Boop boop boo. So many just like small little buildings. Very cool. Really like boardwalk. I really love the way it looks from afar. When you just like saw the very end of the time lapse, the town all together, when you take it in, looks pretty amazing. And that's really what you're going for, right? If you get the right angle, you can get like everything into the shot. Like right there. You can even see the bartering hall in the back, the capital, the stables, the nether wart farm. You can see pretty much all the hillside buildings, but they were supposed to be kind of meshed together. And then like all the little aspects of the town. I think I did an awesome job, so I get a pat on the back. Boop, boop. I can't reach. I can't reach. I can't reach. My arm doesn't seem to bend any way except like this way. Just one repetitive motion. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it's from too much digging. Maybe it's from too much chopping down all these nether warts, trying to get all this wood for this boardwalk and all these buildings. But yeah, it's been rough. One thing I did was I moved this world actually from the server onto my PC because the server honestly wasn't running very well. So I was like, you know what? I'm the only one on here these days, so I'm just put on my PC. And it's been running so much smoother. The hogs have been able to attack me so much easier. Before they were like, I'm going to get you and you will not escape me. And I'm like, nah dude, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk away from this. I don't need confrontation right now. It's all cool. It's all cool. And yeah. But now they're like, I'm gonna get you. You're not gonna get away from me. And I'm like, ah. Okay. So I did some more bastions, right? I got some more loot. Let's slap that little video in real fast, and I'll show you guys the loot. And then, boo. I'm not sure. See you in a second. So I had to get rid of our classic chests that we used to use to show off all of our bastion goodies, right? But I did add this nice little smelting system in. You know, I only had a couple over there, and I really thought that I needed more. We needed to upgrade our smelting because I have so many bricks to put down on that soul speed highway. It's just so long. Okay, but let me show you what I got. We have more diamond pants, another curse of vanishing crossbow, and then we got more netherite and you know, gold. Gold is the good part. I'll always take more diamond because it saves me having to go get diamonds, right? I really want enchanted stuff. I haven't gotten, like, all I've gotten is helmets. Helmets. I really want, like, something with mending would be great. Maybe some fire protection would be awesome. But, or feather falling. Oh my god. Could you imagine feather falling? That would be amazing. Okay, so we have a job to do. One last thing before we can call the episode. And let's go upstairs to the room of goals and tasks. Hold on, let's get a piece of glowstone real quick. We go up one more floor. We can go into the respawn anchor room. It looks like I'm like literally right about to run out of glowstone. Luckily, I don't die very often. I never really use glowstone. I use shroom lights are just so much easier, and I get so many shroom lights already. You know, it's like I have to chop down trees just all the time. Come on. F5 kill. Enderman, what? I'm covered in netherite. I got a netherite axe. You really want to take me on, Enderman? I don't even need to look at you. I'm just like, you're over there. Maybe you're over here. Okay, you're dead. You're dead, Enderman. You're dead. Okay, so let's go over to the goals and task board. We have right here the Piglin City. Let's get rid of this ugly purple block and replace it with a nice shiny boop, lit up block. That leaves just 2 tasks left for Nether Only, the survival series, and those are remodel a bastion and the wither skeleton farm. I've actually started on the wither skeleton farm. I went to couple fortresses. I ended up going to this fortress that's actually right next to my gold farm. I may end up regretting that, but my gold farm isn't the most productive thing in the world, so some of the spawn proofing might help my gold farm. And you know what? I think I'll just kind of like stand in the middle of them, and then I can run back and forth between them. And here's what I've done so far. You know, I'll just go over there. Teleport. Okay, so we are currently in what is both the most dangerous and kind of the safest place in the Nether. So we are in a Nether fortress, which has been like mostly slabbed over. All these hallways slabbed. You walk down these halls and it is quiet, except right above your head there is all the mobs. Look at that. Oh, look at those skeletons, right? That's pretty solid work. Oh, you guys probably can't even see. I got rid of, there used to be streamlights up here, but obviously I got rid of them to start mobs. I blew up this back wall. I've been using lots of beds. This was a lot of beds. Pretty much all the wool that I have saved up so far has gone into blowing up the top of this fortress and flattening the thing into one big flat spawning platform, which I'm gonna make like a little path down the middle of to allow me to safely traverse it and get at all these skeletons. Look at all these wither skeletons. I see like 3 here right now. And so the idea is we're gonna wait in the middle of the gold farm and what will be the wither skeleton. Really, it's a general nether like fortress mob farm. If you really want to get to technical terms, it is not a wither skeleton farm, but it will give us wither skeletons. So and I did think about this one thing. So like whenever I get pigmen spawning, all I have to do is shoot them and be behind here, and then I drop these trap doors and they'll just all walk to their death. And that's a great way to clear the pigmen from this thing, which was what was spawning when I was working. But it seems like if I leave and come back, we get all the general... Wow, look at all those skeletons. That's so many skeletons. Man, I should probably go after a few of these bad boys. But, yep. So you know what's gonna be in the next episode. Spooky, scary skeleton. Bum bum bum. Okay, I hope you guys had a great one. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Nether Only, the survival series. Have a good one. Bye.